How's it going, everybody? For today's video, we're going to be exposing and showing the pitching meta, and it's not necessarily a glitch. It's not necessarily any of that, but what it is annoying, right? There's nothing you can do. If you're doing it correctly as a hitter, you can't do. So the pitcher we are going to be using for this, displaying it, and I will talk about this a little bit more right before we get into the gameplay, but Cliff Lee has been my best pitcher. 2.37 ERA. Now, that should seem pretty odd, not only from a 97 who doesn't have great hits per nine at all, 93, and he's played a lot of top players with a .83 whip. And the reason is, at least early on, unknowingly, I ran into like I was doing what it was, the pitching meta, but didn't know what I was doing. But then probably the last 5 games, just toying around with it, experimenting, seeing it, and also seeing it used against me. Yeah, that's why he was pitching really damn well. So again, he should not be an overpowering card. He should not be carrying these stats with the 92 sinker. He's got a good arsenal, but he doesn't fit what we know as the actual meta. And so what I'm gonna tell you is the meta that you're looking for with pitchers: 99 control on the sinker, 89 on the cutter, which is BS because that par region on that cutter is definitely something like a 99. A circle change at 99, a curve at 99, and a 4-seam at 94. You can locate all 5 of his pitches as you damn please. That's all that matters, because now let's talk about what it really is. If you hit the low and in, low and away corners, there's nothing you can do, right? Because the PCI doesn't allow you to get to those spots. It also applies to the up and away and up and in regions, but that doesn't necessarily matter as much because it basically puts you underneath it on purpose. So again, for this video, we are going to be using Cliff Lee. You could do it with Verlander. You could do it somewhat with Ohtani. You could definitely do it with DeGrom. You could definitely do it with Greg Maddux. You could do it with a lot of pitchers. When it comes to the bullpen, yeah, we got 97 Trevor Hoffman. He's done 1.2 innings scoreless. He's gonna fit what we're talking about really damn well. Mo does it really well. Kenley Jansen does it really well. The shocker here is Aroldis Chapman, and well, Andrew Miller makes a little bit more sense, but Aroldis Chapman, the 97, yeah, he could do it too. So when we get into the gameplay, I'll show you the limitations of the PCI so it all makes sense and you can put this all together. And if you want to use it, feel free. Hopefully there is a fix soon. That's what I want coming, because again, the cat's already out of the bag. People are already doing this and it's annoying. I mean, it's frustrating. In right field, we got Big Daddy Vladdy. In center, the Mikey Mantis. In left, the Mookonomics. At third, Yippee Yones. At short, Johnny. He's making his return. The leader of Tripod Nation. Third leg, Craig. At second base, Big Dick Frank at first, and Yasmani behind home plate. So we are currently rated 916. Let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Now, before we get into the rest of our content, I would like to give a huge shout out to the Ridge Wallet for sponsoring today's video. For those of you who don't know, the Ridge Wallet is a smaller and more convenient wallet compared to our old and boring traditional wallets. Now, when it comes to the Ridge Wallet, they have a money clip in the back, which makes it super easy to just go ahead and slide out your money and use it. But also at the bottom, you can see that there's an indent, so you could go ahead and slide all your cards up and use them very quickly. So the Ridge Wallet is not only more convenient and less bulky compared to this old thing, but it also looks very nice, and I've even received compliments at stores while using it. The Ridge Wallet can hold up to 12 cards and cash, has over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber, which is the one that I'm using. And if you were skeptical, they even have over 40,000 5-star reviews. Because of the durable material the Ridge Wallet uses, each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty and is also backed by a 45-day free return policy. Now, if the wallet sounds good to you like it did to me, you could go to ridge.com/McGunski, or click the link in the description box down below and use code McGunski for 10% off your order. Thank you again to the Ridge Wallet for sponsoring today's video. I highly recommend making the switch just like I did. Our unfortunate opponent for today is going to be All This Smoke 937. He's got James Paxton on the mound, Josh Donaldson. We did get him. I'm not gonna lie, we are selling him as well. I need those stubs for Hank Aaron and a bunch of, well, Jerry Arrieta as well. He's 363 and 284. Not a bad record, not outstanding either. So again, because we're hitting first, I get to show it right away. You see where this PCI stops? If you hit that low and away, low and in black corner, right? You hit the paint the taint. There's nothing you can do. I cannot get to that corner. So what happens when this occurs? You hit a ground ball. if you're lucky, you may actually hit a line drive, but you will not, if it's located correctly, hit a home run. That will not happen. The only thing I do not know about, and I will show it up top too, right? You can't get to that pure corner, can't get there, can't get in any of the corners. It's just the corners. But okay, we take ball 4 while I'm explaining this. That's awesome. But what I'm really trying to get to is use 99 control pitchers, or at least to have it on 2, pitches, and you can just not really give up runs. Now, you can in a way if you give up a couple unlucky hits. That's always a possibility. The Mikey Mantis, are we splitting cheeks? Is it getting down? I can't tell. That's getting caught. No, it's getting down. 87 speed. Get on our damn horse. Second and third. Nobody out. Cliff Lee's going to get some early run support. Maybe not. Maybe not after that swing. Vlad, are we going the other way? Is this max elevation? It is not, but you know what? We are testing Vlad. That is what we are doing. 87 speed, getting home safely. 1-0, 1 down. And also for this video, if you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know in that comment section down below. I will answer them because I do want to make this clear. My goal here, I want this fixed. I think it's kind of annoying. It's stupid. It's a lot of things. And it should be also a simple fix, right? All you got to let us do is extend the PCI a little bit, and it doesn't have to go out of the zone like it does, in the corners over here or up top. It's just let us get to these black corners, right? Let us be able to hit those pitches. Routine fly to right, 2 down. Big Dick Frank? Big Dick Frank, are we going yard? I am thinking this might be max elevation, so we will see how this meta goes in a max elevation stadium. This is actually the one thing I have not tested yet. Who the hell knows? But considering it's going to be really hard to get underneath the ball unless you're late, good luck. So again, look at the par region. As long as I get a perfect release, it's going to be somewhere in there. And more often than not, it's right where you want it. Case in point. And the reason why you want at least multiple pitches that you could do this with is that you get to keep him honest. Right now, he's very early. I could go to the cutter. I don't have to always just spam it low and in. So I'm going to see if he likes cutters at dicks. Does he? Survey says he's got an eye. Now, if you really want to be a dick, what I can show you is you could put on a shift and then just throw them low and in. Now, if they're a late bandit, you may want to take that off. But if they're actually somebody who's in the ball appropriately, they're just going to hit ground balls into the teeth of it. 1 down. And here's a perfect example. I didn't even have to set it. So Josh Donaldson, can I get him to hit a ground ball into the shift? Oh yeah, baby. You can't do anything about it. 2 down. And I will be honest, do I feel like a dick doing this? And take a look right behind me. That's where the PCI stops. You will not get underneath it. But yeah, to continue, do I feel like a dick doing this? Yeah, because I understand what's happening. And steamer. But again, this man is just this sacrificial lamb, right? He's the one we're showing. And how the hell did you get underneath that? Did that miss his spot? I don't think it did, honestly. So maybe max elevation does play a role. It's more of the game because he's not on it per se. Just good hit. But one thing I do need to mention, because it is part of it, there is certain pitches, so maybe that is one, because I don't really throw the cutter low and into lefties that often. But if you throw like a low and away and they're early, they can't crank it out. And so that's why I say mostly stay inside, hit that specific spot with like a sinker, a changeup, a pitch that breaks downward, as opposed to a pitch that either stays flat or, I mean, you could, I don't know how to really explain it, but the sinkers, the changeups, if I throw a cutter low and in to Mike Trout, right, there's an angle to it. So hopefully he doesn't hit it, but I have seen this pitch specifically get hit out for home runs. And if you're late, you'll hit it right to our first baseman. You can get underneath it by being late, but obviously it's going to be hit like dog shit. So again, that Joey Votto nuke, a little bit of a surprise, but that may have been the cutter, honestly. That may have been the cutter giving it the correct angle. Yasmani? Ah, we missed it. 1 down. Johnny, dead center. Max elevation isn't going to carry. We are early on the outside corner. It is dying right at the wall. 2 down. Now, I also do want to throw in that there is a potential way to beat this, but I mean, good luck training yourself to do it. I mean, it makes it's definitely not what I would recommend, but as you saw with the Joey Votto home run, where was that PCI? To at least get it low enough in the zone, you have to, that's a hit. Okay. You have to get it, and I'll show it right here. You have to basically get it So if it's low and in, you're aiming your PCI here as opposed to chasing it correctly into the corner. You basically have to force yourself to know you're going to miss it. But that is the only way I have ever seen anybody like somewhat consistently get a hold of that pitch. And again, I don't think they did that purposely. I think they just didn't know what they were doing with their PCI. All right, Cliff, let's not give up a run. Just keep throwing. Deutsch and Amish, baby. Now, keep in mind, I'm not even doing this at its most effective, right? I am just spamming this for this video. Every pitch I'm throwing is literally low and in, low and away, no deviation, right? So I'm not trying to keep them honest any other way than spamming the one pitch. If you wanted to take advantage of this, right, you can mix in, right? If you think he's just leaving the PCI there, go high and away, go high and in, throw the cutters in, at least change the eye level, and just go right back to it. 3-2, he's fouling everything off. So, I mean, that may be another way to beat it, but not quite. 1 down. I mean, again, this is the annoying part. You can know what your opponent's throwing, right? I am showing it every batter, almost every pitch except for 2. And there's nothing you can do. You'll just hit it as a ground ball 9 times out of 10. The other one, maybe, and this is if you're hitting it correctly, it could be a line drive, but you will not hit a nuke. All right, Cliff, another ground ball. Who says no? We're going to get it. And you know what? I'm going to show it right here because he is actually hitting it appropriately. So this is what you do. You throw on the shift. You get a ground ball into that shift by throwing it low and in. Minimize at least the potential of ground ball hits, right? That's what you're doing. Check, swing, slut, blow. That could have been a base hit if there wasn't a shift. That's why you can do it. Let's... Oh, I'm going to hate seeing this until they fix it. Mikey Mantis, we need to get some insurance runs. You never know what can happen. 1 down. Vlad? That's going to get caught. That's going to stay in play. 2 down. Chipper. Oh, my God. Can you throw... Put in somebody who's throwing 100. I'm early. Glad to see some things don't change, even after not playing the game in forever. And that's why you put on the shift right there, ladies and gentlemen. That exactly right there. But some things just don't change. They don't. I will still be early on Legend. Get a ground ball. I'm going to be not stupid. We're going to go to first. 1 down. This is nasty. Oh my God, this is gross. 5th pitch of this AB, low and in, stare at her. It's a Stanley Steamer. Yeah! I think our man's is picking up on, like, there's not much you can do, right? You swing at it, it's a ground ball. You pray that they're balls. And just like that, we get out of a jam. Why? Because I'm a cheesehead. I'm a cheese ball. I cheat. And of course, jokingly, I say cheating because I'm aware of what I'm doing. But it's, again, it's for the video. And Mookie. Perfect, perfect. Oh, yeah. It's a nice one. 3-1. I'm going to be honest. For what we're doing on Legend, a 2-run lead feels really comfortable. Maybe even 3. Maybe even Frank wants us to get us 3. Yeah, you need to take some Nugenics. Come on, dude. Cheatham? Yasmani? We're hitting like 2 down. Go from late. Go to early. We teeter-totter. Okay, so what are we not going to do to Joey Votto that we learned from his last AB? Is not throw it, or the cutter low and in. But even... What the hell? I can't even see the ball. But even though we threw a good pitch, that's what I said. Every now and then you'll get a line drive. But let's take a look at where the PCI is. With Joey Votto, he doesn't square it up, and he's the best. Call me crazy. I think we're going to get out of this jam. Yeah, especially when we're doing this. Especially when we're doing this. Dada baby, you idiot. Way to blow it. 1 down. All right, we've thrown 4 sinkers in a row, low and in. Let's go ahead and throw a Cirque du Soleil down the cock. Oh, my God, we're live. All right, I'm going to wait to Vlad fouling everything off. We're going to go to an old friend of ours. Backdoor cuts. Let's not get the ground ball. He's going to get a base hit. So this is where I mentioned, like, you get a couple lucky hits, right? Lucky ground ball hits. And not necessarily lucky, right? They happen. But if you put up 4 of those in a row, man, I mean, you're going to get a run. This doesn't mean you can never score, but I can limit damage at will. I can assure that 99% of the time. And even then, I think it's like 99.9. Other than that Votto one, I have never seen a home run happen. 2 down. But again, that might be because we're at max elevation or something. I don't know. But he hits another ground ball. It's going to be 3-2. Please do not be a ground ball base hit up the middle. Thank God. Oh, we missed. Oh, so bad. And that was definitely a nuke pitch. But we're live. Cliff Lee, I don't know how you got your first hit the last time, but can we cheat him yet again? Cliff Lee, just the master of bullshit. I love it. Oh, get down the line. Hug the bag. Oh, yeah. Can we turn this into a brutal inning? And that's the Mikey Mantis putting it in the old corner. 6-2. 100% max elevation. That swing should... I don't even think that leaves at shipping yet. 96 off the bat. Vlad just missed it. Routine fly to center. 1 down. What I may have to do, if I score another run, we may have to slow ourselves down. Why? Because I want to continue to show Cliff Lee. And also, I do want to show some bullpen pieces. I can do it with Chapman, Hoffman, Mo, Kenley. You could do it with a lot of pitchers, to be honest. Just, again, 99 control on at least 2 pitches, and you are golden. That's a beautiful swing. Big fan of that one. 2 down. Okay. Great inning followed by 2 great swings. So I would imagine James Paxton day is done. And next time Cliff Lee comes up to bat, we'll also call it a day for him, because again, I do want to show other pitchers are doing it. This isn't just a Cliff Lee thing. And again, to be fair, a lot of players are doing this, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly. I'm running into it at least 50% of the time and want to freak out. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to throw on the shift. We're going to get a ground ball. It's going to be a fun time for everyone except for all the smoke. That's exactly what's going to happen. Here it is. Ground ball. Or fly ball. Damn, but it's staying in the yard. 1 down, 2 down, 2 down. Steamer. Get a ground ball into JD shift. That's what I'm saying. You throw on that shift. There's one specific person. I'm not naming names. Not doing that. But there's one specific person I saw do this to me while they were doing this. It works. It works. I see we're losing our touch at the plate. 1 down. All right, Yasmani, you're almost hitting under 400. It's time to hit a nuke. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Yasmani, he listens. He's not a bitch. 7-2. And that one's got some air time. Into the pool. Is that a pool? Above the pool. That's nice. That's great. So Cliff Lee's up at the plate, and we're going to go to our bullpen pieces. I do want to show Chapman because he's a little bit more wild. He does have some lefties up next inning. So if you can dot with Chapman, you can understand you can do it with anybody. And I do want to make this part clear. This is not an issue with pinpoint, right? I think if you get good input, you should be rewarded. Has nothing. I don't want pinpoint tuned. If you can hit your spots, you hit them all day. I do not care. But what I do want to change, again, is just the extension of the PCI. That's it. Just give it a little boost to the corners. Dot his life away, Chapman. Do it. Yeah, oh, yeah. Ground ball. Joey Votto can't cheat us again. 1 down. The one pitch that's bizarre that I have seen people dot pretty consistently with Chapman is the splitter, which doesn't have great control. Hey, look at that. What do you know? Slider, low and in. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah! Low and in. It smells like smoke, baby. Okay, all right, let's do it. Change the eye level, up and in. I've thrown like 90 pitches, low and in, and it works to Frank. Well, because Frank's an idiot, let's go ahead and dot his life way back in the original corner. Third leg Craig down the line yet again. Ground ball, 1 down. Is Trey Turner about to make another error? Damn it. 2 down. So for old time's sake, remember when you always say use Trey Turner at second and put Mookie in the outfield? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? The man. Brick hands. Got that line drive that I was talking about. We've only seen 2. Base hit. And again, this is the one thing I was saying how you beat it. Look what he did. PCI not on the ball, but he's low enough because he missed it. Because he went towards the middle of the zone. That's what you have to do. And that is... Imagine hitting correctly and then having to teach yourself to do that. You're not going to do it. 1 down. Dot the slider. Make him sad. Make him very, oh so sad. Routine fly Johnny with the wagon. 2 down. Harry Sheffield. I got to get you back on my team. again, I feel dirty. I feel scummy doing this. I hate myself. Okay. All right. Just get his bag with it. I like it. One down. Mookie. Line drive. Get down, ball. Sit. All right. Two down. What's crazy is Frank started off insanely hot for us. He was hitting like 700. And I swear, in the last 2-3 games, he's done nothing. Taking his average to 281. Okay. It's down. Okay. Whew. It's only going to be a single, though. We are early. We are just so damn early. It's okay, though. We're going to be fine, and we all know why. So we're going to go to Trevor Hoffman because he's another pitcher that in years past, was he good? I think the last time he was actually, like, solid. No. Like, I'm not going to accept the friendly. So our man sent us a friendly, but what I will do, I had to deny it because I want to show Trevor Hoffman doing the same exact thing. But when we get to the 9th, I'm gonna send him a friendly. Why? Because again, I feel scummy doing this. I don't like it. Yeah. But yeah, the last time Hoffman was relevant was like MLB 18, I believe, when splitters, I mean, he didn't have a splitter, but I mean, you see this changeup. I mean, splitters, and again, I believe it's 18, were just beyond overpowered. It made no sense. Yet again, another ground ball for JD into the shift. Two down. All right, we've spammed nothing but changeups, low and in and low and away. We surprise him with 92 Chad. Sorry, 93. Yeah! And just to reiterate, do I think you're scummy or weird or whatever for doing this? I mean, to each their own. I don't really think so, because a lot of times people do this unintentionally. And why should you take away from yourself like what you should be doing in real life, right? Targeting low in the zone, trying to get the ground ball. The only thing that needs to change is just allow the PCI to get down there. That's it. That's literally it. Third leg, Craig with the ground ball up the middle. Maybe Chipper Jones, best shortstop. We all know it. He's always been the best. Oh, cool. I didn't warm anybody up. So we're going to see how this works. Going in dry, no KY. Mo, hop on the mound. So let's get to 2 outs. Hopefully, also just throw steamer. Yep. We're fine. We're throwing steamers. Ball it. Oh, he sat back pretty well. God damn. 1 down. Assuming we get Vlad out, which we do, because I know what I was doing, and he was a sacrificial lamb, and we did not miss. I mean, every now, I think we've only missed our spot like badly once or twice. So here's the friendly quit. I don't really care for the win. I don't. I appreciate you, Smoke. You can accept it. I'm tired of being nice. You make me wait 30 seconds. I'm taking this away. Figure it out. Ooh. Okay. He wants to play, I guess. You try and do something nice for people, and it backfires. I don't get it. You sent a friendly all of an inning ago. What changed? All right, so instead of a friendly, we got a W. We got a W. And so let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at the pitcher analysis because I do think that is very important to look at. But player of the game, the Mikey Mantis. 2 for 4, a home run, a double, 3 ribbies. Mookie Betts, 1 for 4, a solo. Yabo. Yasmani, solo shot. Craig, 1 for 4. So looking at the pitcher analysis, let's just go to all, and then let's look at outs. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Not too many leaked out towards the plate, and that's why I say 99 control, you could get away with a lot. Now his hits, dude, I mean, they're pretty damn well located. They're really damn well located. I mean, the one that I think was a home run, both to Votto. Did he hit another home run? I know for sure Votto's was low in, and I'm assuming that other one is low into a righty. They were dots, but I think they were the inappropriate pitches. I don't really remember. Y'all will, because it's in the video. But again, I feel like I made a really good point in this video. Let me know in the comment section, do you think or hope that this gets fixed? Because again, at least in my experiences, I'm running into a lot of people doing this. It's roughly, give or take a few percent. It's pretty damn close to half the time that I'm playing a legend game and just getting spammed in the corners. Not like literally, it will look like this when I go to pitcher analysis. it will look like this. That's it. That's all it looks like. So again, let me know in that comment section. Do you think this should be fixed? Do you somehow think it shouldn't? I'm curious, right? Everyone, there's no necessarily wrong opinion. Mine just is heavily on, I think you should be able to get to the corners with a PCI, right? Hits happen, home runs happen in those corners. Why should the game limit you? But thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's content and cheesy gameplay, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.